If Adobe Premiere Pro is giving you an error when importing media, don't worry. In this video, I'll walk you through the most effective fixes step by step so you can get your files into Premiere and get back to editing fast. This is a super common issue, and it can happen because of a corrupted cache, a file name problem, an unsupported format, cloud sync issues, or even a GPU renderer conflict. The good news is that most import errors are easy to fix once you know exactly where to look. If this video helps, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tutorials, editing tips, and fast fixes. Alright, let's jump in. The first thing I want you to do is clear your media cache. In Premiere Pro, go to Preferences, then Media Cache, and look for the option to remove media cache files. Old or corrupted cache files can sometimes cause import errors, and clearing them forces Premiere to rebuild fresh cached data. After you remove the cache, restart Premiere Pro and try importing the file again. If the error is still there, the next fix is to rename or move the file. Sometimes Premiere has trouble importing media when the file name includes special characters, extra symbols, or unusual formatting. Try renaming the file to something simple like Test Video 1 and remove any accents, brackets, or special characters. You can also move the file to a different folder, like from Documents to Desktop, because sometimes the path or folder location can also create problems. Once you've renamed or moved it, open Premiere Pro and try the import again. Now, if that still doesn't work, the next trick is to change the file extension. For example, some users temporarily rename a file from .mp4 to .metem.ts to bypass importer issues. This can sometimes help Premiere recognize the file differently and get past the import error. Just remember, this is a troubleshooting step, so if it works, you may want to test the file properly afterward and confirm it plays correctly. If the file still refuses to import, switch over to the Media Browser instead of using File and Import. In Premiere Pro, the Media Browser tab can often detect and ingest media more reliably than the normal import window. Navigate to the folder through Media Browser, locate your file, and try bringing it in from there. This is especially useful for camera footage and files stored on external drives. If you're dealing with an unsupported format, then the best move is to transcode the file first. Use a tool like Handbrake or Adobe Media Encoder to convert the video into a more Premiere-friendly format. This is often the cleanest fix if the source file is damaged, unusual, or encoded in a way Premiere doesn't like. A standard format like H.264 in an MP4 container is usually a safe choice for most projects. Another thing to check is whether your file is fully available locally. If you're using Dropbox, Google Drive, or another cloud storage service, sometimes the file is only a placeholder and hasn't actually downloaded to your computer yet. Make sure the file is fully synced and stored offline on your device before trying to import it into Premiere Pro. If the file is still cloud-only, Premiere may not be able to read it properly, which can trigger import errors. And finally, if none of the earlier fixes solve the problem, switch your renderer. Go to File, then Project Settings, then General, and change the renderer to software only. In some cases, GPU acceleration can conflict with certain files or codecs, and switching to software rendering can help Premiere Pro import the media without crashing or throwing an error. This is a really useful troubleshooting step when the issue seems to be tied to hardware decoding or graphics settings. So to recap, if Premiere Pro gives you an import error, first clear the media cache, then rename or move the file, then try changing the extension. Use the media browser, transcode unsupported files, make sure cloud files are fully downloaded locally, and if needed, switch the renderer to software only. One of these fixes will usually solve the issue and save you a ton of frustration. If this tutorial helped, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Premiere Pro fix. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.